You've probably experienced it before. You're sitting at the dinner table, enjoying a meal, or relaxing in your living room, and suddenly you hear that unmistakable buzzing sound. It's the housefly, a tiny but relentless invader in our homes. They buzz around our heads, land on our food, and can quickly turn peace into irritation. But have you ever stopped to wonder why houseflies are so common in homes, or what problems they can cause? Today on Bugs Buzz and Beyond, we're going to dive into the world of houseflies and explore everything from how they get into our homes to why they're considered dangerous, and most importantly, how you can keep them out. First, let's get to know these little pests a bit better. Houseflies, scientifically known as Musca domestica, are small insects with a distinct gray-black body, large reddish-brown eyes, and transparent wings. They're about 6 to 7 millimeters long, but don't underestimate them. These tiny creatures are resilient, fast, and extremely adaptable. Houseflies are found on every continent except Antarctica and are especially common in areas where humans live. Why? Because they thrive in environments with access to food and waste. Two things our homes and neighborhoods offer in abundance. One of the most recognizable behaviors of houseflies is how they constantly rub their legs together. It might look like they're plotting something, but in reality, they're cleaning themselves. Flies are incredibly dirty creatures. They pick up bacteria and germs from every surface they land on, and they use their legs to wipe off dirt and particles. Unfortunately for us, this behavior doesn't stop them from spreading those germs from one surface to another. So, how exactly do houseflies end up buzzing around our homes? These little insects are experts at finding ways inside. They can sneak in through open windows, doors, or even tiny cracks in screens. And while it may seem like they appear out of nowhere, they're actually drawn to specific things inside your home. Houseflies are scavengers. They're constantly searching for food, warmth, and moisture. Your kitchen, garbage bins, or even pet food bowls are all ideal spots for flies to explore. They're especially attracted to the smells of rotting food, sugary drinks, and even compost piles outside. So, when they detect these odors, they'll do whatever it takes to get inside. Flies are also fast. They can dart through small openings at incredible speeds, and once they're in, they can be difficult to catch. But once they've made their way inside, the real trouble begins. Houseflies aren't just an annoyance, they're a health hazard. While they don't bite or sting, they can spread diseases through contamination. When a fly lands on your food, your countertop, or even your toothbrush, it's leaving behind whatever germs it picked up from the last surface it visited. And flies are not picky about where they land. They love garbage, manure, and even dead animals, all of which are breeding grounds for bacteria. In fact, houseflies are known to carry more than 100 different types of pathogens, including dangerous ones like Salmonella, E. coli, cholera, and tuberculosis. They spread these pathogens by regurgitating digestive enzymes onto whatever they land on to break down food. Yep, flies vomit on your food before they eat it. Flies also carry bacteria on their bodies, especially on their legs, which they use to walk around. every time a fly touches something, it's spreading whatever bacteria it picked up before. This means that even one fly in your home can potentially contaminate multiple surfaces. The World Health Organization considers houseflies to be a public health risk because of the diseases they can spread. So, while they might seem like just a harmless nuisance, these little insects pose serious health threats to you and your family. Now, let's take a look at the housefly's life cycle, which is both fascinating and a little concerning. A single female housefly can lay up to 500 eggs in her lifetime, typically in batches of 75 to 150 eggs. She'll lay these eggs in moist, decaying organic material like garbage, compost, or animal waste. Within 24 hours, these eggs hatch into larvae, commonly known as maggots. The maggots feed on the decaying matter around them for several days, growing rapidly. After feeding, they enter the pupal stage, where they transform into adult flies. This entire process can take as little as 7 to 10 days, which explains why fly populations can explode seemingly overnight. Once they've completed their transformation, adult flies emerge and are ready to breed almost immediately. With such a short life cycle, it's easy to see how a few flies can turn into an infestation if left unchecked. So, how can you stop houseflies from taking over your home? The key is prevention. Start by making your home less attractive to flies. Make sure all food is properly stored and covered, especially during warmer months when flies are most active. Take out the trash regularly and keep garbage cans sealed. Also, clean up food spills immediately. Don't give flies any reason to stick around. Next, seal up any potential entry points. Ensure that windows and doors are properly screened and repair any holes or cracks in your screens. You can also try natural fly deterrents like essential oils. Flies hate the smell of lavender, peppermint, and eucalyptus. And if flies do make it inside, vinegar traps and sticky fly paper are effective at catching them. For larger infestations, consider using electronic fly zappers, or you might need to call in professional pest control. But keeping the outside of your home clean is just as important as inside. Flies are attracted to decaying material, so compost bins, pet waste, and garbage should be kept away from your home. And here's a tip for gardeners: planting fly repellent plants like basil, marigolds, or mint around your home can help keep flies away naturally. These plants not only look great, but they also emit scents that flies can't stand. Houseflies might be one of the most common pests in the world, but with a few simple steps, you can keep them out of your home and away from your food. And while they may seem like an unavoidable part of life, knowing more about them can help you protect yourself and your family from the dangers they pose. Thanks for watching Bugs, Buzz, and Beyond. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to keep up with all our latest videos about the fascinating world of insects.